freedom. You see, they're big into freedom. They are lovers of freedom. And what they believe is that in a high unemployment area, if an employer can hire a worker for $3 an hour, you surely don't want the government interfering in that free relationship, do you? You don't want that. You don't want a minimum wage. So what I'm telling you here is that in my view, maybe I'm wrong, I think that today the Koch brothers are a more powerful political force than either the Democratic or the Republican Party. They are powerful because there is a no end. I mean, you cannot understand. Obama, in his run for the presidency, spent a fortune. Spent over $1 billion. Mitt Romney spent about the same. Both spent a little bit over $1 billion. These guys saw their wealth increase by $12 billion. What do you think it is for them to throw a few $1 billion into the political process? It is you going out for a cup of coffee. That's what it is. So where we are right now is at a critical moment, as Gloria mentioned, in the history of our country. And if we are not aggressive, if we are not smart, if we do not engage very heavily in the political process, I am very, very concerned about what this country will look like for our kids and our grandchildren. I find it, I don't know what the word is, obscene is the word that I use. You would think that if a family had $80 billion, that might be enough for them. That they really don't need more tax breaks. That they really don't need to beat up on old people and kids and working families. But that's what their mission is. They want to return us to an age. You know, in the last 80 years, if you think about the history of America, it has been the fight for rights for people. Medicare, when you're old, you have a right to health care. Social Security, when you're old, you have a right to retirement benefits. Medicaid, if you're poor, you have a right to health insurance. Women, protection, you have rights. You have job safety rights, on the job, worker safety rights. They want to end virtually every one of those pieces of legislation and bring us back to the time when workers had no power, workers had no rights, and all power and all wealth rested with a handful of people. That is, brothers and sisters, the struggle that we are engaged in right now. And I know that many people are tired, they're working hard. I know that many people are disgusted with politics, they want to turn aside, they don't want to deal with it. But you don't have that luxury. You don't have that luxury. Too many people have struggled and fought to make this a great country. And we cannot turn our backs on our history, and we can't turn our backs on our kids and our grandchildren. So, brothers and sisters, we are in the fight of our life. The good news is that there are very few people who agree with this insane agenda. The bad news is they have endless amounts of money to push it out. The good news is that the vast majority of the people agree with us on virtually all of the economic differences. Are there differences on gay rights? Are there differences on abortion? Are there differences on this, that? Yeah, there are. But our job is not to see our people split apart on guns and gays and all this other stuff. Our job is to bring our people together around a strong, progressive agenda which is going to save the middle class of this country. And together we are going to do that. Thank you all very much.